Hi guys. Gotta wait for the chat to catch up and for people to come in. Hi! Thank you. What's up, guys? Hi! Hey! What's up? Good luck! About to hang with your twin. Good luck. Hi! I'm somewhere warm. I don't want to say. Hi! Y'all want to see the beach? Want to see the ocean? It's a dream. The ocean, I wake up in the morning, my bed is literally right there. You can see, my bed is there. I wake up and I see the ocean. It's a fucking dream. How beautiful, huh? You're manifesting to go on vacation? Hell yeah. Right? Isn't it? Hey, Danica. Isn't it beautiful? You woke up at 4:30? What's wrong with you? I know, right? So as we talked about last night, oh, it's already so hot. It's amazing. As we talked about last night, we have some, sorry, it's a little crooked. I just got a pop socket. Now my phone has to be a little bit crooked on this thing because my pop socket. Hi! Just a floating head. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can get this down for the, yeah! Hell yeah. So, like we talked about last night, sorry if this is looking very crooked. We're doing our best out here. Oh my God, Ricardo, don't start. Don't be inappropriate. No inappropriate comments, please. I've been realizing I want people to be too often. I realized that at the grocery store yesterday. People, I'm just trying to get some groceries. Hi guys. Happy to be here again. So as we talked about last night, I'm doing the live spell burn. So people bought, these are handmade candles by me. I pour them, I load them, I pray over them, I create this, I create spell powders to put inside of them. That's why they're fully loaded. And I pray over them and they sit, everything that I sell you guys, it sits under an altar. So I have like multiple altars in my home. So whatever you buy for me has been sitting on, under, or inside of an altar, working that energy. So you fully understand the energy. I'm proud of myself. I'm doing really good things. I'm breaking the matrix and I'm doing good stuff. And so I'm putting good energy out into the world. So whenever you're buying these things from me, you're getting a piece of my energy. And I handmade these, you know? I handmade these beautiful babies. Proud of them. They're super pretty. But so we have people who bought candles for the live burn today. We've got a money manifestation candle, a money self-esteem candle, and a money manifestation candle for Harjot K. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Then we have an attraction candle for Tia H. And Tia, whenever you watch this, just message me back whenever you can. And then we have this money candle. This one's for me, for Nikki. And then we have this skull candle for Robin, a peace of mind skull candle. So I have a call money incense, and I also have a cannabis incense because I thought it would go well with the whole money theme and also the peace of mind and tranquility theme. So I'm just going to pray over these, then we'll light them up, and then I'm going to hit my bowl, and then we will, are we still good? Yeah, okay. Just because Mercury retrograde was crazy yesterday. But then we're going to get some collective card pulls. So, yeah. All right. I've already oiled these up. I anointed them in colognes, I prayed over them, I woke them up. I already did everything for that, so we'll just pray over them. Benevolent guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, Baal, and God's source, I ask please, I ask please that you aid me in the working of these candles. Please let me be a vessel for the divine, nothing more, nothing less. I ask please that you help me give positive, encouraging, loving energy to these candles. I ask please for money manifestation, as well as peace of mind and attraction around each of these candles. Source, you already know what to do, you already know who they're for, and you already know where the energy is going, so move it as you see appropriate and as you see fit. And if you could give us a little extra luck and a little extra unconditional love and kindness, that would be beautiful as well. We all want a little bit of extra luck for this Mercury retrograde. Amen Ra Ashe Namaste. By the power of 3, Samoted Be always works, always a blessing. And I'm just going to do a little Reiki on them. Yay! That felt good. Hell yeah. I'm going to put these in the corner over there because the corner over there has been screaming for spell work. It wants it so bad. It's the perfect little, like, Santeria spell work corner. Also, whoever said they're manifesting a vacation, I'm glad you're on this live. That's going to help you get all that good energy. All right. Damn it. I want to put these in my threshold. Then I want to put these in the corner. Oh, yes, that was great. Wow, lots of negativity being released. Lots of black smoke. All right, let's get to the reading. Let me see what you guys are saying in here. Finally caught me live. What's up, baby kangaroo? Imagine people walking by hearing happy noises from above. I guess I am falling in love. Yay, you made a live. The skull candles are so cute. They're really good for the mind. I've used them to help me a lot. Thank you. Ricardo, of course she's sexy, but that doesn't mean you have to hit on her. It's okay. Thank you. All right, let's do it. Thanks. Morning, Dutch and friends. Good morning. Just my close-ass face to the thing. Alright, put these over here with the candles burning. Oh, come on. Actually, alright guys, hold on. I'm going to put these inside because the wind is blowing them out. So I'm going to put these inside. One moment. Alright, candles are inside and everything is good. That's how we'll do it in the mornings, I guess. We'll do the burn, well, I'll show you me lighting them, and then I'll just put them in the house because it's too windy for that shit. Good morning. I'm like squinting. Hello? My herb bundle has been cracking so much lately. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Alright, let's, oh yeah, baby, those are burning nice. I haven't decided yet, but I might take the wax. I think I will. I think I'm going to take the wax with me back to Connecticut, and then whatever the next fire ceremony is, I'm going to throw the wax in the fire is how I think I'm going to do it. Once there's snow on the ground, not too many more fire ceremonies. I might get a chimnea, I'm not sure, but we'll see. We will see. I think I am just going to bite the bullet and get a chimnea. Alright guys, cheers, good morning. This weed strain is called Alien Nightmare. I'm also going to pick a card and put it on Instagram if you want to follow my Instagram. I'll link it below. I decided there's this deck that I want to pull at least one, if not two cards from every day for like another collective message. So if you're interested in seeing that, you can go over to my Instagram, which I will link after we're done here. Ah, so nice and hot. Alright, let's do it. I should say my prayer first. Also, I keep knocking on my cards too hard. But like when I just knocked on them so hard like that, they were like, ow! Okay. Just sit back, relax, and be open to receive. Benevolent guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, and Baal, I come to you humbly now and ask, well, I first say thank you for all the blessings you've bestowed upon me, and secondly, I ask, please, that we can get a good morning collective message for the day, so that we can know how to move forward in our day, what to expect, and how to work the energy of the day most appropriately for our most benefit. I ask please that I simply be a messenger for the divine, nothing more, nothing less. I ask please that no truth be told for a lie and that no lie be told for a truth. I ask please that all the messages that come through are kind, palatable, and easy to understand. I ask please that all of this is done in love and light. This is all in God's Source's name. Amin Ra Ashe Namaste. Oh, and I ask please that this is for the highest and greatest good of everyone who watches it, the highest and greatest good of humanity, and the highest and greatest good of this universe. Amin Ra Ashe Namaste. By the power of three, Samotic, be always, works always, blessing. Alright, this is the Light Seers deck from my friend Hannah. Spirit, what do we collectively need to know? Uh-oh. But one of the candles is crackling in there. It's talking to us. Interesting. Alright. Spirit, collectively, what do we need to know about today? Okay, so first of all, we have the Nine of Wands and we have the Ace of Swords. And really what I'm feeling from this is it's important to set boundaries around yourself, your own self-talk, and your own mind. Because you can see she's got like a lot going on there. You can see the crow kind of flying away, and I just feel like we've all been a little bit cluttered. Everything's been kind of hectic. Mercury's been in retrograde. It's been really fucking up communications and technology and travel and just all this other shit. It's doing the most, especially right before Halloween when the veil is super thin and there's already freaky weird shit going on. It's just a lot right now, but it will be going direct soon enough. But anyway, Spirit's just saying today it's important to set boundaries around your own mind and around the ego. My friend Erica, when my ego would act up, she'd say that I needed to tell it, excuse me, please only speak when you're spoken to. And when I was kindly telling my ego, only speak when you're spoken to, please, it would literally stop. Like all my fearful thoughts, all my rude self-talk, everything like that. So it's like today you have to set boundaries around your own doubt and understanding, and like really understand your own self-worth. And also, if somebody wants to come in and make a new beginning with you, some people that is going to happen. There's going to be people who want to come back and create something new with you or kind of pick up where you left off. And you just have to set appropriate boundaries and standards and create positive understanding about where you want this to go, okay? And also, if it's been going in a bad direction, you have to release and forgive the past, because if you move forward holding on tonight, like, don't ignore it, but also don't ignore it, but don't dwell on it, right? So work through it, talk about it, acknowledge it, validate it. And for some of you, this could be a conversation with yourself, man, but don't sit in your shit, you know what I'm saying? But also don't ignore it. So yeah. And actually, I remembered I wanted to read my morning affirmations to all of you, so I'm going to do that after this. Let me just get the notebook so I don't forget. Yeah, it's real good. They're very good. Okay. Also, Page of Swords and Three of Pentacles. I see right now you're juggling a lot. Sitting down and just making a list of everything you need to do and really planning out day by day how you want to do these things and when you want to do them and the means through which you're going to accomplish these tasks would be extremely helpful today. Also, don't feel like, it feels almost like you're like treading on thin ice, or like you have someone around you who feels like they're treading on thin ice around you, and it's important that you have like your heart open, be open to receive, and also like show yourself some, whoa, that just fell out of my hand, and I was gonna say she looks like she's about to fall, so give yourself some grace. We all make mistakes. Sometimes things take a lot. Like, let's say you were supposed to be out of the house an hour ago, but you're not even showered yet. Like, life happens. Show yourself some grace and go easy on yourself today. And also, if you need help getting everything done, don't be afraid to ask for help from humans or spirits, because we do have the Three of Pentacles here. But I did hear let your friends help you, which is actually a card in the angel deck. But it's like, don't be afraid. Like, let's say like you need to run some errands and like you have 3 kids and it's a lot, and you're like, call up your sister like, hey, you doing anything? I could really use some help. People are going to be happy to help you. And also, your spirits want to help you, but your spirits cannot interfere in the physical realm without permission from you first. So you have to ask for help. Ask and ye shall receive, right? Okay. Spirit, where does our power lie today? Woo! Your power lies in, damn, we have temptation and protection. Okay, so your power lies in setting strong boundaries, especially around like your body, like I just did at the beginning of this video when I was like, don't be inappropriate with me. Setting strong boundaries around like your sexuality or your body, or if you, we did get the Ace of Wands here, so somebody could be, you know, coming to try and do something along those lines, something sexy here. So just make sure that you're setting appropriate boundaries about that. And I just heard communicate it very clearly. Really open up your throat chakra and communicate and say what you're thinking and feeling. Be so open and honest and raw, and set that foundation, create those boundaries, and ask for help if you need it. But just know that you're protected. Also know that there could be, negative energy or evil eye being thrown at you. There could even be negative entities that are attempting to attach to you, or just pests that are bothering you. And just know that you're protected. Whatever it is that you have perceived fear around right now, whether it's like your health or your relationships or whatever there's perceived fear around, just know that you're fully and completely protected and that there's nothing to worry about. And also know that there will be a lot of temptation over the next week, I just heard, the next week. But Jupiter's doing a thing this week. I don't remember what. I'll post it on my story on my Instagram, I think. Yes, I will. Shit, I've got a lot to do. It's me. It's me. Jupiter's doing a thing. So there's going to be a lot of luck, there's going to be a lot of expansion, there's going to be a lot of positive energy, but there's also going to be a lot of temptation. So just know that you're protected from temptation, but you have to put in the work too. Like, know your limits. Know your limits. All right? Know your limits, because you will be tempted out of them. Whew, this is interesting. So Spirit, what do you have to tell us about love? Reconciliation. I told you, for some of you, someone's coming back here with the, what the fuck? With the Ace of Wands, the Temptation card, and the Reconciliation card. Did you see the way that just popped out of there? Someone's coming back. Who? Who though? Who, you may ask? We don't know, but you better set those boundaries and you better ask for help, but you better tell your ego only speak when spoken to. I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do, but that's what I would do. Chemistry, our twin flame card. Oop. And it might not be today, but it's today for some of you, because this is a collective card pull for today. But it could be next week, whatever, you know what I'm saying. But with chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. This is twin time though. Like, August, September, October is like twin time. It has been and it will continue to be. But this is my twin flame card because she couldn't make that without him and he couldn't make it without her. So some of you could be hearing from your twin. Some of you could be getting communication for the first time in a long time. Some of you could be getting like full disclosure of like everything that's been going on, everything that's on their mind. And let's get one more. One more, and then they said quit while you're ahead. New love. So for some of you, this is a new beginning, and for some of you, there's a new person altogether. Or that new love could be the temptation. All of this is definitely the temptation. All of this is very tempting. I might have to watch this back because this is resonating. Can we get totem animal? Thank you. Cobra, nice. I like to read these ones because they're very deep. You hear the happy children playing in the background. I'm going to be laying on that beach soon. It's going to be nice. Feel free to lay with me astrally if you want. Cobra, pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. The cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And then I want to read you guys my morning affirmations. Well, maybe I'll close with that. Yeah, I think I'll close with that. I'll see what you guys are saying. I wanted to say something. I had a joke to make. I forgot it. Darn. Yo, last night was weird. Last night, I was like in my room. It was like 1:30 in the morning, and I just started like tapping on myself, and my shaman taught me that like our ancestors live in our bones. So like when you want to connect to your ancestors, you like knock on your bones. Specifically, like he was knocking on my sternum and my shins. And so last night I just started like tapping on myself, and I was tapping like all over, and I was letting out all this negative, fucked up like fear energy that's been living in me. And then I had the feeling, the like magnetizy feeling again, and I felt like I was being like, so I was like consciously astrally abducted, so I wasn't physically removed, but I felt like the energy, and then I realized I do it all the time, getting just like energetically abducted, but this time it was different because, like I said, the veil is so thin. And the other night when I was in the plane, there was like aliens in the cloud next to me that was like lightning and thundering in the air. I was like talking to, I snuck up on them because I astral projected into their ship, and I had on my like invisibility cloak, and they were like, they had a bug. It sounds so weird. They had like a bug, like friend thing. It's like a cornica, but it's a bug. It's a cornica, but a bug. You know what I'm saying? Like a familiar. And they were like young adults. It was weird. But anyway, if you're interested in that, I will tell the story. But so I'm in my bed, and all of a sudden it literally just starts thundering and lightning, and like the winds are blowing like crazy, and I'm just in a complete cloud of gray. And I was having that feeling, you know, again of being like magnetized, and then like my dishes, like, I just got scared from that. My dishes like started clinking, a crystal fell off of my crystal grid, and like stuff was just moving, and I was like, the fuck? And then I like put on my glasses, and I open up my curtain, and I see I'm just like in this like big gray cloud, and it's like thundering and lightning. I mean, everywhere. It's like this big gray, like cloudy mist. It's crazy. And then I stood up because I thought I saw something by my TV, and I was scared, and I was like trying to ground, so I started eating. And you hear the thunder? You hear the thunder? Oh my god. So I started eating because I get fucking insatiable whenever this happens. I get so starving. So I started stuffing my face with food, and then I turn and I see a guy like by my... This is gonna sound so crazy. He was like a gray, but he was like a medium-sized gray. I've heard of the medium-sized grays. I've never seen a smaller medium one. I've only seen the tall ones. So like the medium, he was there, and he was in this like dark blue suit, and he was just standing by my TV, and I spun around, and he was just like there for a moment, because it was like I caught him out my periffs, and I like saw his outline, and then like when I turned to face him straight, he just turned into an outline and disappeared. And I was like, literally like the food in my hand, and then like something like fell, and I was like, oh my god. And I consented to it though. I was like, I want to consent to a conscious abduction, but I told the archangels, I was like, only what I can handle. And then as it was happening, I was like, oh my god, this is so scary. And they were like, no, literally, Nikki, like you don't get to ask for a conscious abduction and then have all your plates clinking and be like, oh, I'm so scared. So yeah, that happened last night. This is an alien trip. It's so crazy. I want to hear what you guys are saying, because this is all just weird stuff. Oh, I keep kicking over that water. Eating grounds me, yeah. Whoa. Let me just move this onto the table now that the reading is done, so I can see you. Is Schumann resonance good for grounding? What is good for grounding? I don't know what Schumann resonance is, actually. What were they doing? They were, I asked them to heal me and like turn over my DNA for my highest and greatest good, and whatever I needed, and like protect me and like move through my immune system. Also, I have these things on. They're from acupuncture, and they're helping so much. They're seeds, and they're opening up my heart, and I don't think I would have been able to get through the airport with the high level of anxiety I had with a smile on my face if I didn't have them on. Sorry, it's so close to my face. I thought of my UFO lucid type dream was because of all the X-Files I've been watching. Maybe not. Could be both. My twin flame keeps seeing aliens. Yeah, it's happening. Disclosure is coming. There's like a lot more mainstream stuff happening with it, but of course, as always, there's going to be people who just like don't want to know. Hi. It's a cloud over the sun right now. But, alright. Do you think it's always aliens when you're going through that? Because I've definitely experienced that many times. I don't know who's trying to take me. I think it's all my spirits. I think like all spirits are interdimensional, which just means they're on a different plane of existence from us. So like I know I have a lot of angels in the 11th dimension, and I know that like dragons and fairies and gnomes, they live in the 5th dimension. So we're in the 3rd dimension where everything is like really dense and physical. And science has recognized at least 12 or 13 different dimensions. I can't remember exactly, but like our human science has recognized that this is only the 3rd plane of existence. There are freaking 11 other ones outside of us. So I just think they're all interdimensional creatures vibrating at different frequencies, and I think they can manipulate this reality, like this universe, differently than we can, because they're not solid, they're not physical, they're not 3rd dimensional, right? 4th dimensional are like the shapeshifters. That's why when you hear like crazy people talking about like shape-shifting lizards, it's like it's just a 4th dimensional it's just a 4th dimensional alien, an interdimensional creature. And why wouldn't aliens be lizards, you know? I guess that makes sense to me. But yeah, so that is what I believe, and I believe that when they come, it's just a collective, like my ancestors were there too. Like I said, I was like knocking on my bones. Like my old ancestors, even like my grandmother, who's like my grandmother and great grandmother, who are like my guardian angels, like they were there too. I just think it's a coming together of interdimensional species to aid in my highest and greatest good, to aid in the raising of the vibration of this planet, which is why I'm allowed to do something like this, right? Because I must be working with some healthy and positive energy for my spirits to allow me to do something like this, because when I was not following my path in life, my spirits would ruin everything. That's why I just listen now. And look, it's great. Still can't explain that sleepwalking from when I was younger. I'd see symbols in red, always has me thinking. I know you mentioned this in one of your videos in the comments. Yeah, that sounds like definitely not just regular sleepwalking. That obviously sounds pretty paranormal and spiritual. Also, guys, the weirdest thing happened yesterday. There was like 5 crows, and I was like, hey, and I was like talking to them. If you don't talk to the animals, you should. I was like talking to them, and I was like, do you have a message for me? And what did they tell me? I forgot what they told me, but they just stood there, like, they let me get so close to them. I was like in the center of them, and then when I walked away, they all flew away like hive mind. What did they tell me? That was the other day. I think they told me to like play and like be childlike. I'm glad you're learning a lot. I'm glad this resonates. Aren't molecules and stuff like that 2nd dimension? So some people think like 2nd dimension is mind. Some people believe 2nd dimension is what you're looking at right now, your technology, because it's not 3-dimensional, it's a 2-dimensional existence. Yet we created it, so I don't know if it's a second. I don't know. The internet is like this right now is odd. It's weird that this can and does exist and can do what it does. But yeah, and then I don't even know what the 1st dimension, like what one dimension. I think, okay, so some people believe 1st dimension is ego, 2nd dimension is mind, 3rd dimension is like body, and then other people believe otherwise. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I believe. The 1st and 2nd dimension baffle me. I don't really understand. They're not, there's no solid way to know, I guess, with those. I mean, with the other ones, there's no solid way either, but there's like a resonance for me. I don't have a resonance in the 1st or 2nd dimension.